Next on the agenda, I'd like to invite Anjani Millet to the stage, and when she gets her drink of water here so that she can talk. And Anjani is very interested in getting all kinds of things like art and music and those kinds of things into what we do around happiness. And she's also started an organization called GNH, Gross National Happiness World. She has developed with people in Santa Cruz, California and other places a website along those lines, and has done some great things. She actually has a wonderful slideshow with music that she doesn't have time to show here, but it's a great show that makes you feel happy. So, Anjani.
Thank you. So our organization is largely about happiness experiences and happiness events, and basically our kind of sub-tagline is creating and revealing happiness worldwide. So within the GNH framework. And so we'll be doing some events and experiences that are kind of environment focused and some that are psychological well-being focused and that sort of thing. So what I want to say about happiness, I want to talk about the substance of happiness very briefly. And what I've found is that talking about happiness is a little bit like talking about sex. People get a little embarrassed if you put it right out on the table like that. Like maybe we shouldn't really be talking about it quite so openly. And we seem to treat happiness as if it's for playing and recreation only. So it's a tradable commodity, like you get, you go out and pay to go to Wild Waves or something like that for the day. And in return, you get some fun, hopefully. So, but I want to talk about very quickly what is happiness and what do we do with it. To me, happiness is just another word for life. Life is something that is inherent in every system. And so why does it matter that we talk about happiness here at this conference? I think it's because life is something each of us in this room care very much about, for not only ourselves, but for all living beings, for water, for air, for animals, for each other. And sometimes I think we get a little discouraged, especially in the green movement, that what difference does it make, what I think anyway. So I just want to say to each of you, I've been sitting here and I've taken a good look at every single one of you in this room. And it's been a pleasure to do it. And I'm so deeply appreciative that you would come and spend a little bit of your day to think about happiness. So I want to ask you to do one quick little indulgence for me, if you will, and I hope you'll enjoy this. So I'd like you to take a quick peek out of the left side of your eye at the person to your left. Okay, that's enough. And now I would like you to turn around and find someone in the room that you do not know. Now, I'm not going to make you go kiss them or anything like that. So just take a look at some random person and stare at them and memorize their face for just a second. Okay, that's great. Okay, I'd like you to close your eyes for just a second. I'd like you to imagine your nose stuck onto your belly button. And I want you to breathe into your nose, which is stuck to your belly button. And just relax. It's hard to be really tense when you have a nose on your belly button anyway. I'd like you to imagine the person on your left and imagine them in the happiest moment of their life thus far. Imagine them laughing until they've wet their pants. Okay, they've wet their pants, very good. All right, imagine them going on in life and finding their true calling, finding their greatest happiness, contributing. See them in great wellness in their life and feel what you feel. Now I'd like you to hold them there for a moment and imagine the other person that you saw that you don't know and see them in the best moment of their whole life. They've wet their pants too. Happy, well people. Now I'd like you to bring them together in your mind so the three of you are together in some experience, and maybe this was your best moment of your life, and invite those people into that moment with you. So you're having the best laugh, And then I want you to just extend it, if you can, to the people in this room. And I know we don't all know each other, but I think we can trust that we would be happy to see everyone in this room happy. And remember, you breathe in through your belly button with the nose thing. And then open that circle up and imagine this whole world. Imagine every happy little monkey, happy little fireflies, beautiful, happy, clean water, happy sky, blue and clean. I'd like you to just breathe for a second, and I just want to say this. You can be trusted with happiness. Every one of you in this room can be trusted with your own happiness and the happiness of others. And you can be trusted to contribute to the well-being and happiness of this earth, to the animals, the water, the plants. And if you would, I'd like you to just say that to yourself. I can be trusted in your own mind. I can be trusted with my happiness and the happiness of all others. And I can be trusted to contribute to the happiness and well-being of this world. So when you're ready, just come on out of that and relax. And I study meditation, and one of the things we study is that when you meditate, it's good for the next, even if it's a 1-minute meditation, it's good for about 20 minutes after that to try to be sort of disciplined about your happiness. So for the next 20 minutes, try to give yourself that time to think of good things only, to speak of good things only, to feel good things only, and bring your focus again and again and again back to happiness and well-being, and give yourself space in your life to do that as much as you can. Thank you so much for being people that care about happiness.
Thank you, Anjani.